Hello there! What's going on, everybody? We've got Armada news today straight out of Adepticon, and I had just started recording this video, and all of a sudden the official articles launched, so I am going to bring you both the Adepticon coverage as well as the stuff from the new article. Very, very cool. And this is all breaking news right now, so I'm going to be doing more videos on this as it's further analyzed and we can kind of do some strategy stuff right now, but I'm not really going too much into strategy right now. I'm just going to talk about our new Rebellion in the Rim expansion for Star Wars Armada. FFG just dropped this, and this looks awesome. So a lot of these pictures are from Gold Squadron Podcast. They covered this live, so I want to thank Gold Squadron Podcast and encourage you to go check them out. I'll put a link to them in the description below. But definitely check out Gold Squadron Podcast. They are awesome, and I appreciate them very much. Okay, so we're getting a new campaign expansion for Star Wars Armada. So the rumors about an expansion, those are correct. So that's pretty cool. And it's going to be a little different than the Corellian Conflict on a number of things. One of those things is that there are compact scenarios for games on a 3x3 play area. So I think they're trying to address one of the issues with Armada, and that was, like it's so big and it takes so long. Well, if we compress it a little bit, it'll be a little faster. And also, one of the things they mentioned, 200-point fleets is one of the focuses of this. So that's also a very cool thing. You can get your actual campaign done without having to stretch it across over weeks and only be able to get one game in a night. Now maybe you can get 2 or 3 games in a day. So, or maybe even more than that if you're really gung-ho. So that's actually pretty exciting. I might actually complete one of these campaigns. Because I never actually finished Corellian Conflict. Every time I tried, it broke up and we weren't able to completely finish it. So it's hard getting a 6-player, campaign going. But so this looks very cool. Rebellion in the Rim. We've got an interdictor on the cover. We've got the MC-75 on the cover. We got ships, a lot of Nebulon B-Wings. We'll see more of that in the high-res images. But we're going to get a map very similar to Corellian Conflict. There's going to be a little bit less bookkeeping in this, too. You're not going to have to keep track of all your excess points. When you get a chance to upgrade, you're just going to upgrade. So that one's cool. You're going to get a custom commander here that you're going to be able to use in the campaign only, though. A custom commander is not going to be able to be used in regular play. So that's something. And you're going to get mid-rim, outer-rim planets, narrative stuff. That's cool. Narrative is fine. This is the part that kind of excites me. We're going to have some creatures. You're going to have Purgil and a space worm, the space slug. You're going to get some new objectives. New objectives for standard play, including creatures. So in standard play, right? So there's a lot of stuff for your regular game. So if you're not interested in the campaign aspect, there's still a lot of stuff for you. And there's going to be new upgrades and unique squadrons available to Imperial and Rebel fleets. So finally, Rebels get something, and this is going to be coming out in Q3. So this may actually come out before the Super Star Destroyer. It's possible. It's possible. So I want to point out a couple of things here. It says new upgrades and unique squadrons. So remember, the Corellian Conflict just gave us new squadrons. This one's giving us new upgrades also. So new upgrades. So this is not just squadron stuff. This is stuff for your ships also. So this is very exciting. This is going to be better, in my opinion, than the Corellian Conflict based on what they've told us already. So super, super excited about this. Super excited. So they did say that the unique squadrons would be pretty much from the Rogues and Villains squadron pack, and so that's that if you've got the Rogues and Villains squadron pack or multiples of those, then you are going to be good to go. I don't know if that's necessarily 100% of all the new unique squadrons, but that's pretty much what they implied. So I don't think we'll see anything from Imperial Squadrons 2. Maybe that will have to wait until the next campaign pack. But considering the amount of new content they can give you in these cardboard expansions, I think it's a tremendous amount of content. So, very, very exciting. It's shipping Q3. So now, as I was originally about to record and do this video, the article dropped. So we've got brand new images. So we've got the high-res version of our cover art there. These are now on fantasyflight.com, so you can go read them for yourself. But we've got our playmat here. We've got new cards. We've got new upgrades over there. We've got a lot of stuff. Very, very cool, and we'll be breaking all of this stuff down, but I'll show you the, you've got your score sheets and stuff. I'm less excited about the campaign, more excited about all the regular standard play stuff, but that's just me. Campaigns are still fun. They absolutely are. We're gonna get new what are these things called? We get new objectives, and so and multiples of new objectives. And so, now the green ones are going to be campaign only, but all the other ones, it looks like they can be used for normal play and stuff. So that's also exciting. And of course our new cards. So they just spoil a couple of them close up. We've got Lando here while attacking. Wait, hold on. Before I get into his ability, let's look. He's still speed 3. He's in the Millennium Falcon. Now this does mean, can you run, Lando and Han at the same time, right? So Lando and in the Millennium Falcon, we're getting a red and a blue for ships, which is really nice. A red, 2 blue, and a black for squadrons. But his ability makes this so sweet. While attacking, you may discard a defense token to set 1 die to any face. That die cannot be modified again. While defending, you may spend 1 of your defense tokens to force the attacker to re-roll 1 or more dice of your choice. So defending is just spend. Attacking is discard. So ideally, you'll defend first, spend it, it'll turn orange, and then you can discard it. He's also got Grit and Rogue. So it's tough to shut down Lando. Lando is a beast. This is so much better of a Millennium Falcon than Han Solo could have ever been. That's insane. That's really good. Against a ship, double red. And then, accuracy for the blue, or crit. 3 damage against the ship, reliably 3 damage against the ship. Well, not reliably for that many turns. You can do it twice, 2 times. So I suppose there's that. But that's. And you may not need to if you roll well enough. What you'll run into is if you roll a red 1 damage and then a blue damage, and you're like, well, I've got 2 damage. What do I want to do? Or you roll a blue accuracy and a red accuracy. Well, do I want to? Is it worth? Or a red damage die and then a blue accuracy. Is it worth me? Spending a. I guess it depends how close to the game end you are or how close to dying you are. But against squadrons too, it's going to be really nasty. He's got all the dice. He's so beautiful. So beautiful. Billy D works every time. All right. We got IG-88 and the IG-88 2000B is IG-88B. At the start, first off, 2 black, 2 blue, and a black. Single scatter. So very reminds me just like IG-88 regular. At the start of the squadron phase, you may toggle your activation slider to the activated side. Start of the squadron phase. You already have to be there. If you do, you may perform an anti-squadron attack against each enemy squadron at distance 1. Treat all of these attacks as obstructed. So basically, you're going to roll 1 blue and 2 black against everybody. That's so good. That's 3 dice attack on everyone. And all of these attacks are obstructed. So even if they were obstructed anyway, you're not going to have to worry about them being obstructed again. So if they're already hiding on an asteroid, you still get them and don't have to worry about the penalty because it was going to be obstructed regardless. That's nasty. Now, granted, the timing is going to be how you play it because it's at the start of the squadron phase. So if you got your support team to maybe move him before to kind of get him in position ahead of time, that works. You can't Adar Talon him because he's Imperial as opposed to Rebel. So some of those tricks aren't going to work here. But he's pretty nasty, very very nasty. Now we've got some crew. So I told you upgrades, and then here they go and spoiling some upgrades. We got Iden Versio, and it's great to see. The EA. As much as I'm not a big fan of EA and everything that they're doing. This was nice. The Iden Versio and cost 6. When you revolve the evade defense effect, you can cancel a die at close range or distance 1. So that she's like giving you Mon Mothma, but she's giving you a better. So you don't get it at range 2. You can still just make a reroll at range 2, but you can cancel a die at close range. Really nice. Be cool on a Super Star Destroyer, especially with Brunson, right? Of course, how are you going to get the evade? You have to put Nita on there, maybe. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to do all of that, but yeah, that's cool. And of course, squadron effects. She's got 2 different effects. When you do a squadron command, you may discard this card to choose an enemy ship at close range. That ship gains a raid token of your choice. So she basically goes over there, boards the enemy ship, takes them out. And we've got Sabine! Okay, at the start of the ship phase, you may discard this card to place a proximity mine token in the play area at distance 1 and 2 of an obstacle and beyond distance 3 of enemy ships. So an extra mine worked really good with minefields, but it's not a strategic. It doesn't look like strategic will be able to do anything about this. So they'll be stuck having to deal with this proximity mine, and she's only 4 points. She's a discard, so, you know, it all depends on how good this proximity mine ends up becoming. We've got some new, so, you know, we'll talk about these two also. We got marked for destruction. I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly because I think objectives take a lot more time to analyze and everything, but place obstacles as normal, adding the 2 dust fields, and excluding the station and asteroid fields. So you're going to have a little bit less. Then the second player places the 2 Purgil in the setup area. So that means there's 2 of them, because you only saw the 1 in the 1 issue, so that's cool. Get your Mel Miniature Purgils now, right? Yeah, of all obstacles. So each Purgil must be placed beyond distance 1 of all obstacles and beyond distance 5 of both players' edges. So you're playing with Purgils. Special rule, each ship has the following critical effect. If this attack is at close to medium range, remove all objective tokens from enemy ships, then assign an objective token to the defender. After a player moves a Purgil, if that Purgil is at distance 1 of a ship with an objective token, that player may choose and discard 1 objective token, then the ship suffers a face-down damage, and the opposing fleet's owner gains a victory token. So 15 points. This is kind of cool moving Purgils around. And then this one is for one of the campaigns. The second player places all of the obstacles, excluding the station. Then the second player chooses 3 obstacles and places 1 objective token on each. Before deploying fleets, the second player chooses up to 40 fleet points of non-unique, irregular squadrons and adds them to their fleet for this game. These squadrons are scum and are set aside. This is just really cool. You know, so like this is why this one has to be in the campaign, because it's doing some really fun stuff outside of the game. So, and then for the special rule here, at the start of any round after the first, the second player may deploy up to 2 of the scum squadrons at distance 1 of an obstacle with an objective token. So that's like their pirate hideout, right? And when a scum squadron is defending, the attacker may reroll 1 die for each friendly ship or squadron at distance 1 of the defender. So they're not as super good squadrons, but they're, you know, that's awesome. Super awesome. So that's all we've got right now for Rebellion in the Rim. Super exciting. We'll be breaking it down and looking at this more as it gets closer. We still have a long wait, though, Q3 until this comes out. So maybe early Gen Con release. That's what, maybe, hopefully, yeah, maybe that's probably what it looks like. So, all right, guys, that's all I've got for you for right now. But we'll be definitely doing more videos. We're going to be bringing to you all the other stuff that they announced at Adepticon with the Clone Wars for Star Wars Legion being the other big thing. We also talked a little bit about X-Wing. We got some more X-Wing news, so make sure you're subscribed. New giveaway starts right now, so if you are not already, make sure you're a subscriber and leave a comment. You can enter to win a $25 Amazon gift card that kicks off right now, so make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, you can win an expansion of your choice in the form of a $25 Amazon gift card. All right, guys, that's all I've got. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.